about hitting throughout the lineup. Every coach wants that, but what about, talk about Boast and Tarjay, I guess you pronounce his name.
Targach. Yeah, I mean, I think I was really proud of the way we saw him bat tonight because we had conversation right after BP when the wind changed about, the team that hits the ball low and hard and keeps the ball out of the high air is going to be the team that probably wins tonight. Always free bases play a part in that, but yeah, Targach. I mean, Boast obviously he's a proven hitter at this level, and Targach is a guy that has always kind of like Britt and Werner, a guy that's physically talented. It's just a matter of him putting it all together. And for us, he's been hurt. He was hurt all fall, and then COVID, and had some issues in the spring leading up to the season, and so now you're seeing him healthy, and you can see why I'm searching for ways to get him at bats. He's certainly earning that opportunity.
What's that hurt before again? What was he injured?
He had a concussion in the spring. He dove for a ground ball, and as he dove, it took a bad hop and literally hit him right between the eyes, right in the forehead. And it's the worst concussion that I've been a part of as a baseball coach. He was literally gone for 2 months, and still, there were lingering effects of that into January, and it still resurfaces every now and then. So we have to be careful with how we use him until he gets 100%.
What does it say about your offense to get off and running early with a 5 spot in the first inning?
Well, I think it was super impressive. The balls, hit low and hard and into gaps on a day with the wind blowing in, and Targach getting that ball in the air. But I was just, we've really been harping on these guys. Coach Early's done an awesome job of being able to use the whole field to hit, right? I don't like it when they are able to play shifts on our hitters because that means we're only using one part of the field to hit. And you see Brett Minnick staying on baseball the other way. Targach right-handed, hitting the ball in the right center gap. Boast always uses the whole field. That's why he hits for high average. There's no secret to this deal. The guys that get good swing at strikes and take the balls and use the whole field to hit are the guys that put up numbers. And that doesn't matter what level you're playing.
What did you see from Curtis in his first career outing?
I thought he did a nice job. You got to remember the guy's a freshman. That was his first career, like you said, first career outing. He did a nice job for the most part of throwing strikes until the one inning. He's certainly going to have to be better. Land his breaking ball better, land the secondary pitch better. But he threw strikes, and we had, knock on wood, another game where we caught the baseball. And as I've said before the season began, I really feel like if we can keep the right guys healthy, that's going to be the strength of this team. And then it's just a matter of whether we throw enough strikes and get timely hits.
Heard he was on a pitch count today. What was the reason behind that?
Oh, just first time out. Yeah. We'll do that sometimes where we start a guy and he's the pitcher of record for the game, and first time out. We have other guys we want to pitch and don't want to stack up too much on him, and want him to walk off the mound feeling pretty good about himself.
That's all I need. Any other pitchers jump out at you at all?
Well, I was super impressed with Cortez. Bunches of strikes. I actually thought Maggers threw great. He threw 3. He got behind one hitter, and the guy hit a double. But everything else was a weakly hit ground ball. And one of them happened to be an infield single when we were playing in a little bit of a shift. So I thought Maggers did a nice job, and I thought Cortez has been really good 2 times in a row now. And, Hogan's got a pretty special breaking ball. And so I think we can mix and match. It's just a matter of finding the right group and keeping them healthy.
I know it's early, but how much do you think Cortez and Hogan will factor into the back end of the ball?
Oh, yeah, that is the back end, along with Menifee and Palish, those are the 4 guys. There could be somebody else surface, but right now that's the back end. Now it's a matter of whether we have enough starting pitching to get to those guys, with a lead. So that remains to be seen.
Thanks.